Hey everyone, today I want to do something new. I wanted to do an unboxing video of the latest Festool item that I just bought from US Tool & Fastener. So let's take a deeper dive. Okay, so we're just going to break the seal here on the tape. And the first thing that you will notice is how well packaged this is. We have all of this here on top to make sure that nothing moves around in the box, and then a bubble wrap around. This is the new Sys 3. I'm just going to squeeze this out. Alright, so what do we have in the box? Today we have the Festool RO150. So this is their Rotex sander and random orbital sander. And this is going to be replacing my broken Bosch GET75. Alright, so what do you get when you purchase this sander? So with all Festool items you get their manual. It tells you everything about the sander that you need to know. You get a sample, so this is the Festool granite paper, this is 80 grit. You have the sander itself, and this is their new jet multi-stream pad. See how many more holes here for improved dust collection. This is going to be really nice. You get this guard here, so it's a protector that goes on the edge of the sander here, and it just helps you when you're going into tight spaces. You don't actually end up hitting the wall, you actually hit this guard first, so that's a really nice little feature. You get this screw-on T-handle, so this goes on either side here on the right or the left side, and you can screw this in and hold on to it. Me personally, I like to just put my hand on top, but everybody's different. And the last thing you get is the plug it cord here, and this works with all the other Festool items. Here we also have the warranty all-inclusive card as well, so it gives you some details here, give you your serial number and all that good stuff. Other than that, this is the inside of the Systainer. It looks like most of the other Festool items here, and there's a place for every item, as well as you can see here all the polishes, microfiber towels, cleaning spray, and it gives you the pad options and all of the sandpaper options too. So with all the new Systainers now, these are the Sys 3. So if you haven't got your hands on a Sys 3, well, what's new? So the first thing you have is this handle right here on the front. It allows you to put this inside of an encasement, such as your van shelf or maybe a workshop shelf, and you can pull on this and it comes out. On the top, we also have a handle here, and the difference here is that this actually clips in. So you can pick it up like a regular Systainer, and then instead of just leaving it to drop, you snap it in place, and now the handle doesn't actually move. So for those of you who are curious and maybe want to see a quick overview of the tool, I'll go over some of the different features it has here. So on the top here you have these fine little circles, and then you have the bigger circles. So on the left side, that would be your random orbital sander. If you switch it over to these bigger circles here, which is the Rotex mode, then you go in a rotary style action. This is for the very aggressive sanding. Here we have just a basic power switch, so you push it up for on, down for off. As mentioned earlier with the handle, you have a screw insert here and a screw insert here to screw in this little T-handle here. And you can simply hold on to this as you're going along. As we move around to the back side of the sander here, you'll notice this dust pull. So this is the Festool Clean Tech dust pull, and it locks into place with the new tip ends. You have your power insert right here, and then you have your speed control numbers 1 through 6. Also, if you can just see on the inside here, you push this button and this actually comes off. So if you want to do some polishing maybe, and you don't want this insert here at the bottom in the way, you can take this off, so there's no vacuum attachment whatsoever, and now you have yourself a nice polisher. So now that you've got some information about this particular sander, I thought what good would this video be if I didn't actually show you the performance of this sander. So let's jump right in and I'll show you what this sander is made of. So I have the slab here on my Festool MFT table, and these are the Festool element clamps. They come in a pack of 2. For this I only need 1 clamp. You'll see here that I screw into the table and I will secure it here, and that's it. The slab isn't going anywhere. So now I'm going to attach the Festool CleanTech dust port here, which is a twist lock. And you'll see now that this will not come off, unlike the Bosch sander, for example, which falls off notoriously. Mark up the surface here with a pencil to get a general idea. So I'm just going to scribble some lines across the slab. And let's jump right into it. And the paper on here for reference is going to be Granat 80 grit. This is complete overkill. I would do 100 or 120, but I do not have the paper at the moment. So this is what we're just going to stick with for now. And just like that, the pencil marks are completely gone. My surface is smooth. You'll also notice that there is no dust at all. I mean, there is literally nothing on the surface, which is fantastic dust collection from this. So overall, very pleased. That was my first time actually using this sander. I thought that it was very smooth as well, not hard to hold. I really didn't even need this handle. I could just put my hand on the top and just walk it along. So yes, first impressions, I'm extremely happy with this, and even the sound in the shop, it's not terribly loud, so very, very happy. So if you're asking yourself, why would I need this sander? Is it a good fit for me? So for me personally, I do a lot of live edge slab work. It requires a lot of Rotex sanding to get that initial planing mark out. Also on the epoxy resin rivet tables, I will also use this as a polisher, so you can take off this pad and put on a polishing pad, run through the polishes, the Festool polishes, and get that really nice shiny smooth look. I actually ended up purchasing this sander 3 years ago. It was my second tool I'd actually ever purchased in the Festool line, and I ended up selling it because it just wasn't the right fit for me at the time. I realized that I needed a couple things such as a dust extractor, and I needed the paper. And at the time, just getting into woodworking, I couldn't afford it. So I ended up selling it, and 3 years later, here we are again with another RO150, except this time I'm actually gonna end up keeping it. I look forward to putting this to good use, and you'll see a lot of this being used on all the slabs and other stuff like that. So tune in to my Instagram at Mulaney Woodworks. I will put a link down below in the description for you to check that out. And if you have any questions, send them to the comment section and I'll be happy to reply. And you can also find me on Facebook as well. I hope you enjoyed this quick little unboxing tool overview. If you'd like to see more, let me know.